What's going on YouTube? It is Saturday, June 25th, 2011, and this is Fighting Fire with Fire, the AJ Rose Show. Today's show is going to focus on the NBA draft and the impending NBA lockout. Last night, the Cleveland Cavaliers decided to go with a point guard, of which they already have three. They decided to choose Kyrie Irving, who played a grand total of 303 minutes for Duke his freshman year. And then they decided to take Tristan Thompson, the 6'11 dude from Texas, at number 4. Personally, I think the Cavs made a mistake because I think that Kyrie Irving is overrated. I didn't think that we got to see enough of him in college. If I were the Cavs, I would have taken Derek Williams, number 1, and then, because he was still available at number 4, I would have taken Brandon Knight, the point guard from Kentucky, who I think, and this is just a gut feeling from me, I think he's going to be a better point guard than Kyrie Irving will be in the NBA. I think Brandon Knight is bigger, he's got a higher basketball IQ, and he proved that he was very clutch in the NCAA tournament. Now, there were very few trades on draft night. The only semi-important one sent Andre Miller to the Nuggets in exchange for Raymond Felton. That was the important one. And then the Bucks, Bobcats, and Kings made some exchanges for John Salmons, Steven Jackson, and Corey Maggette. They essentially, the three interchangeable swingmen, swapped spots. But that wasn't really important, and the impending lockout has frozen a ton of trades. Steve Nash, Josh Smith, Dwight Howard, these are just some of the big names that are definitely up to be traded, but unfortunately the lockout is getting in the way. Now, I think that we will have a shortened NBA season, or at the very least it'll go longer and it'll be more dangerous than the NFL lockout, because the NFL lockout, they're just trying to decide how to split up the huge pie of billions of dollars of profit, whereas the NBA owners lost money, and there are things fundamentally wrong with the NBA. That's why there's going to be a lockout. I think that the players got too much money, and I think it's the owners' fault because the owners really want to save themselves from themselves. I have no idea why Gilbert Arenas is getting as much money as he does, or Rashard Lewis, or Michael Redd, or Mehmet Okur, Andre Iguodala, a number of guys making way too much money. And unfortunately, because of these guaranteed contracts, they're owed their money. You know, what are they supposed to do? Say, okay, you can just wipe my contract off? Of course not. You want to get paid. I think the NBA has some major work to do. I think these guaranteed contracts have to be shortened to 4 years, unless you want to take exception to one player and make it 6 years. Like if you had Dwight Howard or something and you wanted to sign him to like a 6-year, $140 million deal or something. But I think the NBA is as popular as it's been in a long time because of how polarizing the Miami Heat have been, and I think that if they have a lockout, it just ruins all this momentum that they're on. So, a lot of pressure has to be on NBA Commissioner David Stern and the owners to try and get a new collective bargaining agreement in time for the season, because I want to see more basketball. I don't want it to end. I don't want to be stuck with the Red Sox all summer. I think it's boring. But I guess we have no choice. But that'll do it for today's Fighting Fire with Fire. My name's AJ Rose, and I shall see you next time.